Hi everybody. I'm going to talk about the concept of remuneration of renewable energies. Uh, let me let me start with a question. What if you install photovoltaic panels in your homes, and then you can able to sell energy to your neighbors? Probably you are interested in this business because you can make money while you doing anything. Please. Let me start explaining something about the scheme of the electricity sector. This sector has four activities: generation, transmission, distribution, and energy market. In the generation, the plants inject their energy into the electric system through the substations, and this energy is transported through a transmission network to the final users. And in the distribution network, this activity is used to distribute the energy to our homes. And finally, in this sector, the price of the energy is negotiated. And this is important because all these activities are reflected in the energy bill we all pay, because there are components of these sectors, and there are an additional component that is the losses of the energy, because the energy is transported to long distance between the generation and the final users, and in this part present loses energy. But with the integration of renewable energies, the overview is changed because this generation is close to the users. So the losses probably will be few, because we don't need to transport the energy. The energy is close to the users. And if we produce, when we install the renewable energies in our homes, if we produce enough energy to provide our necessities and provide the necessities of other people, we can sell this energy, but the flow power in the system change the direction. At the beginning is up to the bottom, and then is bottom to the up. But the renewable energies, there are some problems with this connection of this energy in the electricity sector. Is if we produce a lot of energy, we can overload the distribution networks. Another problem is that we need a loading versions to measure the energy with, that we provide to the network. Next, please. And in contrast to all concepts, are a special feature of the electricity is that when the electricity is generated, also someone must consume this energy. We need a balance between the offer and demand. In this service, to balance the offer and demand is provided by the generators, but the renewable energies can be provide this service. For instance, exemplify the balance, remember a few months ago occurs accident in downtown Bogota. Substation La Concordia exploit and left without energy a big part of Bogota. And this is example of imbalance between offer and demand, and this is a problem. This problem can be resolved with renewable energies. Please. So, what is the remuneration? What means the concept of remuneration? The remuneration is return the investment to the owner, these technologies, but consider two things. First, we need pay for the service that they provide, and they must pay for the use of the network to send the generated energy. And this is important because probably in the future two new components in the energy bill can be appear because of two things regarding to the remuneration concept. Hence, if you want some questions.
I have a question. Which are the possible costs of introduce renewable energies in Colombia?
This is the question that we answer in our research, try to resolve in our research, because the renewable energies has a property or like a difficulty because there are intermittents in the source. For example, the sun not shining all the time, or the or wind not example sopla all the time. So there are intermittents in the source, so the price of this energy is difficult to measure. This is a part of the research.
Excuse me, in Colombia, if we apply this project, we have to change a lot of structure. For example, I don't know, the instruments that control the energy. We have to change this for this project?
No. The intent of our research is incentivize the investment in these technologies, because if when I invest in these technologies and don't receive the pay for this service that I provide, I'm not interested in this business because I don't have any behavior welfare. But the intent is incentivize these technologies in the sense of you are interested in this business.
It's possible thinking about implement that kind of models in local areas, in short places, because when you explain, it's like a very big net, no? Yeah. But it's possible try to make that kind of technology, that kind of production of renewable energy in local areas, in very specific, smaller areas.
There are some examples of this thing. In this university have photovoltaic panels in this part of the building, and they produce a little amount of energy, but with this energy is not possible produce models to reproduce the behavior of these sources. So we need more test systems, like big test system, like a wind park in Guajira, called Virache. This is useful for us to obtain measures to produce the model to measure the price of the energy.
Why you tell us that the electricity and energy cannot be stored in your life? Understand why?
The energy cannot be stored because it's expensive. We need batteries to store the energy, and the batteries can support a little amount of energy. Is not enough to support demand like as a building or homes. So at the moment, only the energy is generated and consumed instantly. In the future, maybe the storage can be improved to storage the energy.